Capricorn. Looks like there is anxiety. Oh, the 9 and the 10 of Swords. Whoa, that's like anxiety and done with hurt. Like, what is going on? What caused this? This is like all in your head. This is thoughts. These swords are thoughts. It's a way of thinking. It's how you perceive this. These completely flipped. So these are thoughts. You feel, first you feel worried. This came out first, then this. So, I don't know, it ain't too cool. And there you are, you're hurt. You feel lost, you feel sorrow, sad. Maybe you feel something has ended. Or maybe you feel lost because you see something that you no longer have, something that you've lost. You have to focus on what you have. Like, there's time enough for this. Don't overindulge in sadness. There's change. There's change in the way you're looking at love. You don't want to sacrifice for love or anything. And that's good, because right now is a good time for you to, you're thinking, when you go into meditation, you are looking back too much, and when you look back, I mean, you gotta let the past go, because right now is now, and the past you kind of have to, balance, let it go, like make peace with it. Do the tapping stuff, like self, work on self to let stuff go. And don't be stuck lying to yourself about it or feeling ripped off about the past. Passionate about work. There's a lot of work, it looks like, and balance is really important, as well as taking care of yourself. Be prepared to compromise, and know that everything you need to know, you will know. All the things that isn't, just keep affirming to yourself, reaffirm that you will know all the things you need to know. Two of Swords next to the King of Wands. You got all this fiery energy. I feel this frustration in Capricorn. When I read for Capricorn, I feel all this pent-up energy that you need to use it. Like, I almost feel like you need to use it up. You need to exercise, do swimming, yoga, or running, basketball, just sports, just really extreme sport, not extreme sports, but sports that'll really tire you out, something where you could get very physically active. Because I always sense this extra energy from you. Basically, you're ready to take a step toward love, and you have this idea, and you have this hopes and dreams, and there's a lot of energy here. It's true love, and it's a yes. The wish card's here, but you'd like to go about it without too many emotions, but you can't do that. You have emotions. This reading is so good. The King and Queen of Pentacles fell out together, and then right after it, the Nine of Cups. I mean, how cool is that? And then the King of Swords with Ace of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and then the Queen of Swords. So there's two energies of two very powerful male-female influences here within this reading. But these things that have caused you sorrow, these things that you have lost, is the shadow part of yourself that you have to release somehow. It's very sad, because you need to kind of talk about it, I feel. You need to kind of straighten it up, but then again, it's already okay. It's just how you look at it. Maybe there's no cooperation when it comes to feeling like you can get a partner, or with a partner, a particular partner. I don't very much understand these cards. It's something that's meant to be, but it's on a different level, and it's a partnership that is based on healing and helping you recognize the difference between illusion and the truth, I guess. Don't kid yourself about these things that you don't be ripped off about this stuff. It's your choice to feel sorrowful or ripped off, or look at it like, this has taught me to be deeper and to accept and love like God loves. You can to a certain extent contain God's love, but we are human, so our love is basically conditional. It is, you know. Basically, you just have to keep working on it, and you're successful. You're successful working on it, and there'll be quick success. But you do have this energy, and you have to think about the details. There is opposing views. You have to be strong and patient. The Knight of Pentacles is showing me it's kind of delayed. There's delays. There's obstacles. There's others, opposition, but there's also working together, and yet there's always going to be a choice. Do you take yes, you're going to take the opinion and the mindset that you're going to be positive, and you're not going to be sorrowful. You're not going to sweat the small stuff. Well, this is probably not small stuff, but there's a soulmate and partners here. There's a lot going on. It's spiritual stuff. Listen to your intuition with your readings. It doesn't matter how lucky a person could be. They could be like extremely, extremely lucky and have the best luck. But there's, in this reading, there is, right before the best luck, there's opposition, there's deception, there's this 5. But all these cards, really good cards, right? All these great cards before that. And I can see all this good energy, what starts with you feeling this wounded stuff. I could tell that's how you feel because of the 9 and the 10 of Swords. But this is the thing that gets me. This card, and then this, right next to hopes and dreams here. So this, to me, is the energy that is, what is this? I don't get this. I'd like to know what, if it's hard, if it's difficult, this is what's making it difficult. This finding a problem. I don't know. This is saying what you expect, telling somebody, the other party, exactly what it is you expect. Because you have more power within this situation than you realize. So that's really the truth. You have to tell them what you expect. And then the hopes, your dreams will be fulfilled. You don't have to delay it. You don't have to feel hurt. You may be feeling hurt, but it's up to you. You have to control how you feel and what you're thinking. The 5 cards, the number, the 5s. Yeah, everybody's going through drama at this time. But this is an extra special reading. It really is. It's good. I was excited because there's love here. There's a partnership, and it's so obvious. There's more than one. More than one like pair of soulmates. There's 2 very distinct pairs of soulmates within this reading, and you, I believe, are part of both of these pairs. As much as crazy as that might sound, I feel like that's the truth, and I felt really very excited about it. Even though you feel hurt, and you feel lost, you're sorrowful, you feel endings, you've gone through shit. We all do. I can see that you have. And this stuff is slow moving, but you have the wherewithal, you have the perseverance to get through it. There is competition, and there's a hang-up. Well, not really. There's a pair. There's 2 pairs. It's a very good read. Wow, there's the hang-up here. This is like, oh wow, there's that love. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of love. Oh my God, and sex. Wow, and more. And you're working on it. On reunions. Quick. Yeah, that's good. This is a very good reading for Capricorn. If this is for the rest of summer through August, this is like really passionate, really learning, really choices toward the best judgment. Use your best judgment. Follow your intuition. Follow your inner guide, your inner self. Follow your true self. Follow what you truly want to do. And use up the extra energy that you have, because you have this extra energy. Use it up. Doing, like planks or push-ups. What the hell does this mean? You have a lot of options. You feel a lot of, frustration. That's probably the reason why you have all this extra energy, this frustration. You might have a lot of options, or you could be confused. You have everything you need to move forward. You have the passion and the drive. It shows right here. But right after these 2 cards, the Temperance and the Ace of Wands, is the 8 of Cups. Like, you've walked away emotionally from the passion that is so obviously here, and I don't get it. I don't get, why would you do that? You're waiting for the next thing, and you're using your intuition, but you feel like you've been out in the cold, and you've sacrificed a lot. So you've got issues. Oh man, don't we all have issues? We all have issues.